Hi, all the signs of the zodiac. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for this new moon in Aquarius, February 9th, 2024, psychic crystal reading for each of the four elements: earth, water, fire, and air. The earth signs are Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. The water signs are Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. The fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And the air signs are Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. So you may want to watch the entire reading, because this new moon in Aquarius is not just going to affect your sun sign only. So if you know the elements that correspond to your sun, moon, and rising sign, I suggest you watch those as well. Because remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So you might want to check that out. So all that being said, now on to your psychic crystal reading for this new moon in Aquarius, February 9th, 2024. So I'm starting with the element of earth. This is Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. You may really feel like you want to break free from something that has been limiting you, earth signs, over the next 2 weeks and up to 30 days. Some of you earth signs are going to find that you're going to be talking to some people from your past. This could be friends, it could be relatives that you haven't seen for a long time, it could even be old loves. Some of you earth signs are going to be springing into action to start some new project or endeavor. It could be starting a new business. It could be springing into action to clean your whole house. It could be springing into action about something else, but you're going to have that big push, that big oomph, that big inspiration and motivation. And some of you earth signs are going to find that you're willing to try out new things. This could be new foods, new exercise programs, new clubs, groups, or organizations you want to belong to, new health practices and health regimes. Anybody, you're going to find out, earth signs, that somebody that had made you a scapegoat or bullied you or been a problem for you, you're going to find out that they got taken down a notch in some way. You're going to hear that they had some karmic retribution for their behaviors. Some of you, this was a little tricky to understand, but my guides are saying you're going to buy something outright and then you're going to turn around and sell it. It could be a home, it could be personal item, property, an antique. And you may do this because you may buy it because you're like, well, I know I can turn around and resell that and make a profit on it. I feel that that is why some of you are doing this. Buying something outright, turning around and reselling it over the next 2 weeks and up to 30 days. Some of you earth signs are going to take advantage of some kind of opportunity that presents itself to you. This could be like a job offer, a job opportunity, or a new way to make money. I feel like it's involving, sorry, there's a hair bothering me. I feel like it's involving money in some way. So it could have to do if you own your own business, or if you or your job, or something like there's some kind of opportunity that comes along and you're like, man, I'm going to take it. And it's going to be beneficial to you financially. Maybe not right away, but in the long run. Now, here are the 3 cautions or the 3 warnings for the earth signs about this new moon in Aquarius. This is a weird message, I feel like, for the earth signs, but I'm hearing you could be acting so ridiculous or silly to the point of exhaustion for the people around you. So you could just be really giddy, really super silly, telling a lot of jokes. Maybe you're drinking, you know, maybe you're imbibing in alcohol and you get like ridiculous, silly, but I get that other people are going to feel really like tired and exhausted of whatever it is you're doing. Some of you earth signs need to be careful because there's somebody that wants to, my guides are calling it stake you out for something, but you need to hold on to your own sovereignty and your own, I don't know, sovereignty is the only word I can get. Maybe will, hold on to your own will, your own efforts, your own sovereignty, because, and when my guides say stake you out for something, like somebody could say to you, be a partner with me, or let's join forces together, or let me look at the work you've been doing, because maybe it'll help the work I'm doing. You have to be careful of that kind of activities and energies and propositions coming at you from other people. Because it's going to tick you off in the long run and it won't work out in your favor. So as much as I want to promote collaboration and sharing, because it sounds like that's the spiritual and upright thing to do, in this case, if it pops up for you over the next 2 weeks and 30 days, earth signs, don't go for it. Turn it down. And if you have a YouTube channel or somebody wants to sponsor, like wants you to sponsor their product, or again, it doesn't matter, collaboration in any way, I would avoid it now. And another caution or warning for some of you earth signs is some of you are seeking guidance and counsel and advice from the wrong person. So if you see a therapist, they may be the wrong therapist for you, or counselor, psychic, astrologer, friend, any, lawyer, whoever you're seeking advice from, accountant, lawyer, doesn't matter who it is. I feel like over the next 2 weeks and 30 days, it's not the right person to really help you. You're not going to get the best advice from them. That's what I feel. That's what I'm getting in the crystal from my guides. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. Now on to the element of water, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. This new moon in Aquarius may inspire some of you water signs to want to travel. It could be short distance travel, it could be long distance travel, or just to get out of your locale and look, like to be able to see different things, different scenery. Some of you water signs may receive some kind of acknowledgement or award or reward for something some work that you've done. Like, maybe you get some kind of write-up, or you get in the employee newsletter, or you get to be employee of the month, or you literally get an award for something you did. It could be something you created also. Some of you water signs may feel from the energies of this new moon in Aquarius like you have some drastic mood swings. You could feel happy and elated 1 minute, and a couple hours later or 10, 15 minutes later, you're sad or you're mad about something. And so what I want you to know is these mood swings could switch really quickly. Maybe some of you it won't happen that fast, but I get like these really severe mood swings. And these energies can last for 2 weeks, especially the days around this new moon, which is the 9th of February, or they can even last up to 3 weeks. Some of you water signs are going to make amends with somebody. For some of you, it could be a father or a father figure or some other male in your life that you have had some kind of falling out with. And it could even be a friend, but it comes up really strongly like father figure, a male that you're going to make amends with over the next 2 weeks and up to 30 days. Some of you water signs are going to cash in on something and you get big bucks. You could be trading in a vehicle. You could be cashing in some bond or cashing in something else of value, and you get good financial gain from whatever this is you cash in on. That could also involve selling something. But cashing in could also be like if you have a certificate or something like a stock, a crypto, a bond, anything like that, you cash it in now during this, while the energies of this new moon in Aquarius is affecting you, you're going to gain some good financial gain from it. Some of you water signs are going to learn some new skill over the next 3 weeks. It could be like you could be learning it on your own, like just like researching it, watching videos, studying about it, or you could even be, taking some kind of class. But learning some new skill over the next 3 weeks will be a blessing one of the blessings for the water signs. Some of you water signs are going to start to date or see somebody new, romantically speaking, over the next 2 weeks and up to 30 days. Now, here are the 3 cautions or warnings for the water signs. Some of you water signs need to watch out that you could be spending too much money over the next 3 weeks. But it's really going to grip you, and you may feel like a tiger's got you by the tail because there's something you're going to want to buy and spend money on. But, you know, it could very well be expensive. You could have buyer's remorse later. I know buyer's remorse, you know, sometimes that means you didn't buy the thing, but this would be buyer's remorse because you spent too much money. Some of you water signs need to be careful over the next 2 weeks and up to 30 days that you're not second guessing yourself too much. If you make some kind of decisions or, you know, in whatever area of your life this is, especially relationships, especially connected to relationships. But it could be in any area. It could be about work, could be about your business, could be about something else or your health. But I feel for some of you, it's more geared towards relationships. You could have some kind of regret. Like you could be second guessing yourself about something you say, something you do. Wow, okay. I don't like this message at all. Don't be mad at me, water signs. I'm seeing something really weird in my head, and my guides are talking to me through the crystal while I'm seeing it. If you open something that's in a basement, shed, basement, garage, or maybe even in a storage unit, it's something you haven't opened in a long time. And it's like either a wooden box or a cardboard box. I don't feel it's a plastic tub. This feels to me like it's cardboard or wood. And you open it, there's going to be something in there that is gross, like a colony of cockroaches or a bunch of some other kind of bugs, like termites or I don't know what, but man, I be really careful opening some kind of you may have to do it. Like, right, what are you going to do? Just let it sit there? I guess you could. But if you're like inspired, I'm going to go down to the basement and I'm going to open up these boxes that have been over here in this corner that I haven't looked at in 3, 4, 5, 10 years. You're not going to be happy when you open that box. You may want to have gloves on, a hazmat suit, bug spray, something with you if you have to, or move it outside sealed. Open it outside, don't open it inside. Really, I really see it strongly. So please, I'm freaked out by it. And I have my moon sign is Cancer. So, that could be really likely for me. I could see me opening some box and freaking out. So be careful, okay? That's all I can say. So I hope these messages were of help to you. Now on to the element of fire. This is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Some of you fire signs are going to feel inspired to upend something or dismantle things and take things apart. This could be walls, it could be structures, it could be something you built that you have to move it somewhere, so you have to dismantle it, take it apart, then put it back together again. It could be furniture, but dismantling and taking things apart comes up for you over the next 2 weeks and up to 30 days. Some of you, wow, this is dramatic. Some of you could consider getting a divorce, separating or splitting up. Like if you're dating somebody, you may consider ending the relationship. If you're married, you may want to get a divorce. Or if you're living together, you may want to separate. Some of you fire signs are going to go out to some party, gathering, celebration. You may be like, it might be somebody's birthday. It might be, some other type of event that I see friends and family like out at a restaurant. It could be bigger than that, like at a wedding or at a bigger venue. But to me, it looks like a gathering of people at a restaurant. Some of you could receive notice that you have to change jobs or change locations. So like if you work for a business or company, you may get a notice saying, we're moving you to a different department, or we want you to go to our sister location, or moving you to some other position or location. Not getting fired, moving your position. You may be wanting to do that on your own. That could be your idea, but I feel like you get some kind of notification about this. So these events could happen the strongest the days around the new moon, February 9th, but they can last for 2 weeks or up to 30 days. If you got blamed for anything and it was not your fault, it is going to come out that they were wrong and you were right, or you were innocent. So some of you fire signs get vindicated. I gotta say, so far, out of the three elements I've read so far, seems like the fire signs are having the most dramatic effects of this new moon in Aquarius, but I have yet to read the air signs, so we'll see. Some of you fire signs are graduating from something and leaving something behind. It could be a job. It could be if you're in school, if you're taking some kind of training, maybe you take Taekwondo or ballet, or you do some other type of thing that has levels where you can move up to another level or graduate. Graduating and moving up levels comes up here for the fire signs. Some of you fire signs may get engaged or married over the next 2 weeks and up to 30 days. So now I'm going to look at the 3 warnings or cautions for the fire signs. If you have any kind of meetings, I don't care whether it's a one-on-one meeting with somebody else or if it's a meeting like in a big group, You need to watch what you say because you could sink yourself. Don't talk too much. If you have a meeting, do more listening and don't say too much. Remember what I'm saying here, because you could talk too much and you could just and keep going and you start sinking yourself, making yourself look bad or something. You could also need to be cautious or be aware that you could be really fickle over these next 3 weeks, where you're like, I want this. No, I don't want that. No, I want it. Yeah, no, I don't. No, I want this. No, that's not right. That's got to be just so. You could get real finicky, persnickety, particular. And you may say, well, who cares? Why is that a caution or a warning? Because I don't feel like this is normally what you would do, or you could, it could upset other people around you. And the third caution or warning is the fire signs need to be careful that they don't get entangled with somebody that would be detrimental to them later on. So if some business opportunity comes up to you, or a collaboration business opportunity, client, customer, friendship groups could kick up here with a particular friend, that it may not be the road you want to go down. So be very careful of getting linked up with new friends or new customers, clients, business associates, somebody that wants to like, hey, let's wheel and deal together. This is something to avoid until after 3 weeks have passed, and then you'll see things more clearly. So I hope these messages were of help to you, and I hope they made sense. Now on to the element of air. This is Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Air signs, you may have the experience of wanting to jump into things and then want to jump out of them real quickly. That could be dating somebody new, it could be a new hobby, or something you think you want to study or learn, and you may feel like, yeah, this is for me, and you jump in it, and then you want to jump out of it really quickly. Some of you air signs may feel like you have to find comfort in something. So it could be like, what makes you feel comfortable? What brings you comfort? Like a heating pad, an electric blanket. Many things can bring comfort. A bath, taking warm baths, or reading a good book, or spending time with certain people. Whatever brings you comfort, some of you air signs are going to be seeking that out over the next 2 weeks and up to 30 days. This is interesting. Your religious upbringing, or lack of, either if you had a big religious upbringing or you did not have one, that could come up now at this time, and you're focusing on it. You may be thinking about it, like, doesn't mean you're going back to it. Like maybe you're just analyzing it and thinking about it. Some of you may want to get more strongly into religion. Some of you may just be pondering what that religion was teaching you. Or if you did not have any religious upbringing, maybe you're questioning that and thinking maybe you may think you should get into a religion of some sort. Some of you air signs may be really diving into secrets and delving into like esoteric subjects, mysteries of the world, conspiracy theories, anything that could be about people you know directly, could be about things going on out in the world, could be secrets and mysteries from the past. But I see some of you really delving into that. It could be family secrets for some of you. Some of you air signs are going to feel like your future feels brighter and more positive to you. You may feel like things are looking up, like you feel more optimistic. You have a more positive outlook. And physically, if you have been unwell or not feeling great or having health issues, they could start to feel better for you now. Some of you air signs may receive an inheritance over the next 2 weeks and up to 30 days, or some kind of financial boost or gain could come to you. Now, here are the 3 cautions or warnings for the air signs. Okay, I could see myself doing this, and I'm an air sign, sun sign, air sign. You may feel like you want to take things apart or redecorate or redo something. Maybe you want to paint. Maybe you're like, this room needs painting. This room needs painting. And you may feel like, you know what? I'm going to get that paint. Or whatever it is. I'm going to get it and I'm going to do it and I'm going to start it and I'm going to do it myself. And then you may start it and be like, why did I ever think I was going to do this myself? This is a mistake. I'm not ready to do it. I don't want to do it. And then so it could go unfinished, or you may have to hire somebody to finish something you start. So be real careful about getting all gung-ho about, redecorating or building something or starting some new hobby or project because I don't feel like you're going to finish it. Got to be careful of your ankles, your feet and your ankles, maybe even your knees. I feel that some of you may learn how to do something new. It may even be, which may sound ridiculous when I say it, it could be yoga. Maybe you've done yoga before, but now you're getting back to it. It could be playing tennis again. Maybe you used to play tennis, or maybe you never played tennis and now you're going to play tennis, or something physical. You have to be careful you don't twist or break your ankle or foot, because I see something like your ankle turning. So be really super, super careful. It could even be on ice and snow, but I really feel like it's something you're doing, like playing a sport, or, maybe you're playing volleyball or indoor volleyball or basketball with your friends, or whatever you're doing. Or yoga, something, you turn your ankle somehow and you could either break it, sprain it. Just be really careful of that. Interesting. Some of you air signs really need to be careful that you don't get delving into somebody's business and they don't like it. Remember I got earlier, you may be delving into secrets, and it could be family secrets. For some of you, but this comes up as a caution or a warning here. I don't know that they're connected, but they could be. It could be something separate. It could be connected, but some of you, your caution or warning is that you delve into somebody's business in some way, and maybe you're just innocently asking questions. I'm not saying you're doing something ultra nefarious, but they're not going to like it and it's not going to go well for you. So those are the cautions for the air signs. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like this video if you liked it, and share it with others if you feel it's worth sharing, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet. And hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload any of my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand videos, where I look at very specific topics using a variety of divination tools for each sign of the zodiac on those topics, you can get my most recently recorded video series by clicking on any of the links I have down below in the Show More section, or you can go over to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com, go to the videos page, and there you can scroll down and see all the video series I've recorded, what divination tools I've used, how long the predictions go out for, and then you just click on whatever zodiac sign you want under that heading of the video series you're interested in, and that link will take you to that video on Vimeo. So I'm just going to name a few of the most recently recorded video series down below. Is my Big Love readings for 2024 for singles and couples. If you want to see what your love life is going to be like in 2024, I highly recommend this series, and you may really, really, really want to get your rising sign and your sun sign in that video series. Some people may want to get their moon signs. Some people may want to get their Venus signs. I just always recommend sun and rising if you know it. The psychic crystal readings for February 2024 are available on Vimeo. So if you want to see what information I can bring for you, way more detailed than what you're going to get here in this element reading for your elements about this moon, you may want to get your February psychic crystal readings. There's a lot of information in those readings, and that link is, as I said, down below and also on my website. Also, psychic crystal readings for the new year of 2024. If you haven't gotten yours yet, they're very informative. I cover every area I can think of to look at in the crystal for each sign of the zodiac. You might want to get your rising sign and your sun sign in that series if you can afford to do so. Also, my New Year 2024 10-card Celtic Cross Tarot spread, psychic tarot readings for each sign of the zodiac. They're very detailed. That's 10 cards. They go on for like over 40 minutes. If you want to see what's coming up for the new year and you haven't gotten that yet, you might want to get those tarot readings for the new year. Also, my Horseshoe Tarot 7-card spread, psychic tarot readings. Those predictions started in August of 2023 and go through until the end of August of 2024. So those readings are still going. They are like one of the most popular video series besides the New Year's readings and sometimes the love readings. Those Horseshoe Tarot spread readings are always very, very popular. And this could be your last chance. This is your last chance. Not right this minute, but I mean, I'm not doing this series again of career and finance, psychic tarot, and crystal readings. I'm going to change it. I'm kind of shocked that more people are not interested in knowing about their career and finance. It's definitely, they used to be more popular. They're not as popular. So I'm going to change it. I'm not going to do it combined together, career and finance anymore. So if you want to get those readings, that link is down below, and they go from April of 2023 until the end of October of this year of 2024. So it was a 12 to 18 month reading. So those readings are still active if you want to get those, but I'm not going to repeat that format again, doing career and finance together in the same reading. I'm not, it's just not going to work out for me to do it again. So if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you're not going to see here in a video format on YouTube, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook, The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram, and also The Lucky Mermaid on X. Also, I am on Rumble, and my channel name on Rumble is The Lucky Mermaid LLC. I just want to say here, I noticed that there is somebody that started a page on Instagram called Pamela Georgel. It is not me, and if you're following it thinking it's me, it's very tricky. They have a picture standing on a rocky beach. First of all, where my beach is, down here, a few blocks away, is sandy. There's no rocks. And I don't have short brown hair, and they're not showing the person's face. The person is turned away. That is not me. If you're following that, thinking that is me, it is not me. I only have one Instagram channel, one Instagram page. And you have to look at the spelling. Sometimes they put in weird dots and weird things. It is literally the Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel. No dots. And sometimes they spell the names wrong purposely, like spell mermaid wrong or spell Georgel wrong. So don't be real careful on Instagram. If you think you're following me at a page called Pamela Georgel, that is not me. I don't have any page on Instagram that says that. So don't fall for that. Also, if you would like to donate to this channel and help support me and the readings I do here, so it helps me to continue on doing them, you can make a donation to my channel. There's a link down below connected to PayPal. I do truly appreciate it. Thank you so much to those of you who have donated. It does help me a lot, and it does mean a lot. And you know, when you buy my Vimeo videos, you are supporting this channel. I don't have sponsors. I have people writing me every week, you know, from all kinds of companies. Will you sponsor us? I sponsor myself. I do the work on Vimeo to sponsor my channel. So when you buy those Vimeo videos, not only are you getting predictions and messages that may help you, you are helping support this channel to keep going. So thank you for all of your Vimeo purchases. It also helps me a lot and does mean a lot to me that you think enough of my readings to, you know, buy my extra readings that I do instead of just the free ones I do here on YouTube. So I hope you have absolutely phenomenal energy that comes to you from this new moon in Aquarius for February 9th, 2024. I wish you the abundance of great things to come to you and many blessings and peace.